Hi there team, welcome to my backyard. This is the first week in preview that I'm going to try doing. I hope to do these every week to let you know what's happening at FitLab, not only for the week, for the month as well. I actually send out an email to our staff, all your coaches every week, with all these components, and I think it's a good idea to share what's going on, because there is a lot going on, and sometimes it doesn't all get transferred in the heat of a workout. As we get WOD brain at the end of class and coach reminds you about something, it's very easy to forget that. So this week, firstly, daylight savings. Jesus Christ, I woke up at 7:30 a.m. this morning, which was it freaked me out. I was actually quite happy because I thought 7:30 a.m. That's a good quality sleep there. That's a lot of hours. And then I worked out we lost an hour overnight. That was also highlighted by our low attendance for endurance this morning. So special thanks to Emma for showing up for that and getting it done. We had myself, Luke, and Emma in that class. Still good fun with a couple of people. We also got talking about just the nature of change, and how sometimes the slightest change in routine, in this case daylight saving, can throw us off to the point that we cancel workouts or cancel occasions. Another example would be if it's raining outside, we will always have lower numbers despite being an indoor facility. If the weather's not good, you might cancel those social plans. Sometimes we're just looking for an excuse to throw out or make an excuse that is out of our control to then change our plans that we might be too hard or we weren't that keen on in the first place. But it is ultimately good for you. So I think on those occasions, use it as a chance to practice that resilience muscle and come in anyway, even though we might be missing an extra hour of sleep. Funny enough, shout out to Emma Gibson. She didn't know that the time change had happened. She just was responding to an alarm and a clock, and okay, we're going to endurance today. So that's happening. Expect there to be a little bit of fatigue this week. When this happens, it takes our body quite a while to recover and to adjust to the new circadian rhythm. If you want to know more about that, speak to Carla Butler. Fantastic sleep coach and knows a lot about this topic. I think this is one of the times of the year that has the most amounts of accidents, cardiac arrests, simply because people are losing an extra hour of sleep. So the way you can get around that, firstly, get up with the sun. That helps. That's going to help you wind down at night. At night time, you'll look at the clock and you'll be like, oh shit, it's 10 o'clock already. What you're best doing in that situation is going to bed, but also getting up early so you get more fatigued at night time, because the sun's going to be up longer and the body's going to be telling you to stay up. See if you can get to bed on time, particularly this week as we adjust to this new time frame. Yeah, I'm not a fan of daylight savings, if you haven't noticed already. Hey, exciting news. We at FitLab have taken on the operation of Gentle Recovery. So as you know, Gentle Recovery is our on-site recovery center at the gym. And Jen and Bran have been running Gentle for the last couple of years, and it's been a real credit to our facility to have this on site. And Jen and Bran, both of their careers are taking up a lot of their time. They can't dedicate the time they'd like to the center, so we've decided to take it on. So this is really exciting for us as a gym, because we want to be as holistic as possible and bring in the best ideas to strengthen the FitLab whole. This is why we have nutrition coaching. This is why we have osteo on site. This is why we do strength lab, mobility, all these extra things in order to best serve our community. And we feel that recovery is one of the most underutilized areas of our wellness. We're very good at smashing in the gym, not so good at winding back. So by having this recovery center, we hope that we can help your health even further and increase our performance at the same time. Some of you may not be aware, and this has only become apparent to me lately, that FitLab members have an incredible deal at Gentle Recovery. For just $20 extra per week, you can use the sauna and the cold tub as many times as you like. Unlimited access to the sauna and ice bath for an extra $20 a week. So that could be as little as $3 per session. Crazy. To give you an understanding, like to get us infrared sauna of this quality, to get a single session privately elsewhere is about $50 a pop. So you can get unlimited for $3 a pop if you want to come that often. So keep that in mind. If you're looking to enhance your recovery, particularly if you've got like a high rocks coming up or a marathon coming up, opt on to this membership. It is an absolute ripper. It won't last that $20 a week as well. That's going to last until the end of the year, and then it's going to bump up slightly. So get on it now, and you can lock in. You can lock yourself into a good membership there. Hybrid engine, what a start to this. So for those doing that, congratulations. It's been a really cool start to this program. We've booked out all of our slots by a long way. We even managed to sneak a couple more in. And yeah, just the response has been fantastic. So congratulations to you guys stepping up and doing that, getting outside your comfort zone. Most of us have got a ticket to High Rocks as well who are doing the program. Those that didn't, we're pretty confident in the second round of releases from High Rocks as well. I think tickets went in about 20 seconds. So if you didn't get one, don't stress. Hopefully there's going to be another round of ticket release. Nutrition Spring Clean. So the Nutrition Spring Clean is in its final week. We've had some awesome results so far. Some great habits been taken on. Shout out to Tina, who has been the most consistent in the program and is starting to really feel the benefits of eating a whole food diet, namely macronutrients, micronutrients, and we're starting to see that in the gym as well. So another week for you guys, and then we'll do our final consultations. CrossFit Kids. You might have noticed the last couple of weeks we've been trialing some kids classes on a Wednesday at 4:30. It's been great to have these little ones in the gym. At the moment it's been between 4 and 7 years old. And it's been really fun and a learning experience. Turns out kids are very different when it comes to coaching than adults. So that's something we're going to be rolling out throughout the term. Term 4 starts next week on a Wednesday at 4:30. This is going to be a trial period for us. If it works, and we think it will, we're going to do it next term in a big way, term 1 next year. So stay tuned for that. If you know anyone who might be keen to join that program who's 4 to 7 years old, please reach out to me. Then we have the CrossFit programming this week. So we are changing our tune slightly with CrossFit programming for the coming week. We've got more of an emphasis on skill, well, the coming cycle, I should say, a couple of months of that. More of an emphasis on strength and skill, particularly skill in the form of gymnastics movements. Gymnastics movements, I'm talking about bodyweight movements, so that's things like handstand progressions, toes to bar, pistols, pull-ups. This stuff is what's considered the gymnastics side of CrossFit. So you can think of CrossFit, 3 elements of programming of weightlifting, lifting an external object, gymnastics, lifting a body weight, and also metabolic conditioning, that's your cardio stuff. So typical week will have equal amounts of these. Now, these movements are tricky because they take a long time to develop and they usually require a prerequisite of strength. So in classes, you're going to see a lot of skill EMOMs. This is designed for you to get stronger and more skilled, but usually it's one or the other. So if you don't yet have the movements yet, it's getting stronger in those movements. If you have the movements, developing your skill. For example, tomorrow we have an EMOM 12 minutes, 2 strict toes to bar, plus 2 to 4 kipping toes to bar, RX plus a muscle up. Now, if you've got muscle ups, that's a good chance to practice that. If you don't yet have a kipping toes to bar, that's where we recommend you spending more time in a strict toes to bar to develop your strength, and then putting on some kipping ones at the end. So you'll start to see this a little bit more in the next couple of months. So tomorrow's workout is very much body weight focused. On Saturday, we did a brutal thruster workout with 100 of them. I did it on Friday. I can still feel my legs. So I'm expecting you do as well. So tomorrow there won't be much leg work. It'll be upper body pushing and pulling. For the WOD, we've got toes to bar, double unders, descending reps there, and wall walks after every round. This isn't going to be too brutal a day. We've had a big couple of days, Friday, Saturday, so we are going to ease ourselves into the week with that. Tuesday is very much a tougher day. So Tuesday, 7th of October, we've got squat cleans to start off with, and then a fun chipper with the barbell and gymnastics movements of deadlifts, pull-ups, rowing, chest-to-bar pull-ups, and squat clean. So this is a workout from CrossFit.com. They release a workout every day. This is one from about a month ago, which really sparked my interest. I love putting those heavy squat cleans at the end, just as a climax for the workout. The weight's pretty challenging for that one as well. So expect that one to hurt, but also be good for us. I think you'll enjoy that. Wednesday, we've got some snatches to start off with, followed by a workout, takeoff of Nancy. Nancy is one of our benchmark workouts that we do in CrossFit, running and overhead squats. You've got that for 20 minutes as an AMRAP, and we've thrown in some handstand push-ups for some extra bit of challenge. So we're looking for about 5 rounds on that one. Then we move into more of a gymnastics focused day on Thursday again. So we've got an EMOM of ring push-ups or push-ups and then pistols. And then we've got an EMOM with devil's clean and press, step-ups with the dumbbells and step-overs, I should say, and then cowls on the bike. Looking for consistency every round. You've also got to rest on the final minute, so you're able to push hard for every round. On Friday, I've been waiting to program this for 2 weeks, and the time has finally come. This is a workout from the Masters League Games of 2025, that's this year, and this is the first workout of that competition. The Masters League is a league for us over 35, that's me now, and it's a fantastic competition. We have a few people from the gym competing this year, Mika, Kylie, potentially some more, but they're the ones that I know, and they've been trialing this workout the last couple of weeks because it's the first workout that they're going to do. Just a great test of overall conditioning, a little bit of strength and skill thrown in there as well. What caught me about this workout immediately is they're all fast turnover movements. Things like box jump, hang snatch, we're moving quite quickly through those. So it means the heart rate's going to spike pretty quickly. So your challenge will be to keep that consistent heart rate the whole time. I'm really excited to see that go down. 27-minute time cap as well. And hopefully some of us get done in that. Then Saturday, we've got more of a strength piece, partner strength piece, and some conditioning thrown in there as well. So we've got 10 rounds of thrusters, pull-ups, and kettlebell swing, 5 rounds each, I go, you go, followed by 20 rounds of power cleans, push-ups, air squats, similar to the Chief. So barbell, body weight type of workout. Should be more of a slog than Friday, which is going to be more like on the hamster wheel, and that's going to be a good way to cap off the week. This time of year, sun comes out, much more energy in the gym. We've made it through winter, which is just awesome. So it's these next couple of months are a great way to ramp up your training and hopefully ramp up your consistency in the gym as well. So much of our success with training is about just showing up, and this is something we talk about daily. There's so much noise around what exercise to do, what program to do. All of that is useless if we don't show up. So keep that in mind. That's the most important thing. Follow the programming, but importantly, show up to the gym and get the work done. That does it for today, and I'll see you on the floor.